What? You haven't called me?
I called him like twice.
Yeah, sometimes you don't pick it up. I called you today 3 times and you didn't pick it up.
Oh yeah, I don't have your new phone under your name, so I just think it's a random number. You called me 2 minutes ago. Why are you angry?
I know, so I called Thomas. He don't answer.
How are you?
Huh?
How are you?
I'm good, but I wanna talk to Thomas. Tell him to take me off the speaker though.
Okay, take him off the speaker.
Oh. And the tongue between the cheeks and lick, 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 and that's in the meantime they are jerking off the man. That's what she likes. So, but I'm not on speaker, right? So we are cool. Ass licking? I don't know. It's something like. She brought it up. She has sexual, the squirting part. She can squirt anytime when she wants, but she's not satisfied with squirting. No, squirting, not squirt. Squirting. But she said she can spray the thing all over like this place, like in inches, Yeah, I'm still not on speaker. But this is gonna be in the broadcasting as well. So. I don't know. Nothing, not. But you wanna please put me off from speaker too. Make it silence.
Just don't talk.
It's
mute it.
smart.
You know what? Like next time, just text me if you wanna know something like that. Because I have minors in the room.
We're not minors. We're adults.
All right, I'm gonna show them how my money fucking later on. All right, bye.
Welcome to the Cluster Funk Podcast. I'm Ethan.
I'm McGuire.
I'm Thomas.
We're here with Thomas, my favorite Hungarian,
The only one.
the only one that I know. We're going to talk about a lot of things today, about you being in a band, growing up in Hungary. I'm very excited for this. Okay.
I'm not, but it's
Okay.
all right.
That was your feet. Okay.
You still can smell it? I took a shower.
All right, Thomas. So, you ever been on a podcast before? You ever done
First time in my life, so I
First
always
time.
wanted to do this. Good morning, Vietnam!
Thomas, look at this. Come look at this. This is the audio. That's you screaming.
Okay, that's perfect. Maybe it's too late for that.
It's too late. We fucked it up already.
Nah, that's
Thomas,
the quality they expect.
what I wanted to ask you for a question. I usually have a really good question when I start this off.
Yeah.
Probably my favorite thing that you've ever showed me in my life is the video of your bunny fucking the stuffed bunny.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about how you got him to do that?
They cannot see us, right?
No.
Because he's doing it right now behind you.
Is he?
Yeah, of course. He's fucking all night long.
Yeah, you see that stuffed bunny? There's a video that I'll probably put it in here. Of he just puts the stuffed bunny down, the bunny jumps around it for a little while, and he just starts fucking it through the back.
And then Benny Hill in the back.
Okay, Thomas. So, what was it like being in a band? Like, how did it start? What was the process?
Inspired by Guns N' Roses, that's for sure. Back
Okay.
in the time, 1992. So I was in 1992 around 19 years old actually. And that time the Axl was exactly like identical look like me on the young version with the hair, the face, the facial, everything. So they told me, hey, why don't you just try to sing? And then I go to the party, one party, and I will never forget it. There was a blonde chick, reddish, Irish looking chick, yeah. And she said, I love your voice, so you have to sing. So she's the one who made me sing.
She's the one that made
So
you sing.
we got together with my friends who actually are schoolmates. And then I was lucky because I got the second best guitarist in the whole country.
Dang.
So he was my solo and rhythm guitarist, right? And then we started to make the first band named Flat Frog.
Flat Frog.
Yeah, that was the first one. Because we walking on the street and then we're looking for what the name, what we should. name the band, how we should name the band. And then we walk in and we see the poor Froggy just hit by the car, dried out pretty much. He lifted up and said, "This is Flat Frog. It's gotta be our name." So we become pretty famous over there at the time.
Yeah, Flat Frog. So
Flat Frog.
How did you go from Flat Frog to like Scream?
Flat Frog was actually the starter band, and everybody just split up because we just changing drummers, changing this and that. But not serious at all. Garage band. That's what it is actually. So the garage band didn't really success back in the time. No money. I was the only one who had cars, so we would go somewhere to, do the concert. And we just have like 10 people, 20 people. But that's not how you start. Always like that.
Yeah.
So
No one gives a shit.
we made 2 songs, and they put it in the radio, but no broadcasting, just a radio song. It cost us a lot of money just to make 2 songs in a studio in a week.
Okay.
And it was it's kind of like serious thing when you're in the studio and you want to make it perfect.
Yeah.
And they put in the radio, and the Screen band was looking for a singer at that time, and they thought, hey, this is the guy we want. So we have this. They wanted to hear me singing, and we had this like theater thingy, come together people, and it's like a American Idol thing, you know, but only bands, rock bands.
It's like a battle of the bands.
Amateur battle. Yeah. It was like that. So it was like a judge and everything in the end who won. So we won that one.
Okay.
With the "We're Not Gonna Take It" song from the Twisted Sisters.
Yes.
Everybody loved that. Everybody said that. The guy come to me after the concert, "Hey, we want you to go with the band," and that's how we started.
That's how you met Scream.
Yeah, and we came along pretty good.
Yeah. We're watching the music video on the way here.
We have 20 songs. You don't hear all of them. There's only one clip, but 20 hours. So.
Do you have the songs?
Yeah, everything is on YouTube.
I'm gonna have to find it because it's so good.
Many songs, even without video, but a lot.
Yeah, I need to find
about
them.
20 of them. Just put Screen in it and it comes up.
Yeah, okay, yeah, because I put Screen in and I couldn't find anything. If you put catalog, it's like
Hungarian rock band Screen. It's a pass, but
I'll have to do it because I was showing Ethan when we were driving up here, and he's like, "Wow, this is really good. Who is this?" I'm like, "This is Thomas." When he was like 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of sound like an 80s like Van Halen, Def Leppard meets like a 90s like new wave kind of music.
The whole band was the purpose of the band was that to not do this new thingy what we have already here because it's too much and it's too slimy. So let's still go with the old style. It's not really retro. It's not really classic. It's just something between the classic and a year of 2000.
Yeah, it was really interesting.
I had to. And the accident. Unfortunately, I came to the United States like 5 years later. It was not the unfortunate part is the one when I left the band and they had to break up because they can't find
another singer.
Very hard to find a singer actually.
Yeah, I mean,
you gotta speak English good. You gotta do this and that in the band, and you have to have a vocal course. You cannot hire someone from the street.
Yeah. No, you can't just pull someone off. Because I was telling Ethan that like when you guys started, like you didn't know English very well. So
No. I learned that way.
Yeah, just that's how like the Scorpions did it, and they did Rocky like a
of
Hurricane.
Course. Yeah, they are Australian, right? Or German? I'm not sure.
I think they're German. Yeah,
German.
The
AC/DC is Australian.
Yeah, they're Australian.
And they speaking kind of weird English.
They speak English, but it's it is a little.
English.
But yeah, so after you broke up and then you came here, how did you get back into music? Because I know you do karaoke all the time and it's fantastic.
It's not really, but I never had a band here. So in the last 20 years, I'm without a band. I really was looking, but it's hard because I don't know anybody in this industry anymore. I grew up into it back in the time, but back in the country, but here is not just like you walking on the street and asking people, "Hey, can I sing for you? Can I sing for you?" So I went to Mike's Ice House at that time. It was also like 10 or 11 years ago. And then Frank was the one actually who would come to me and said, "I know you were a singer because they saw my clip on the video on YouTube." And then he told me, "Have you want to make this bar a karaoke bar?" So that's how I started. The whole karaoke thing just started that time and it's still going since 11 years.
Yeah, it's still
even with a new owner.
Yeah,
even better with a new owner.
Oh
because
yeah.
Back in the time, once a month. Now it's almost twice.
Yeah, it's twice a month. Yeah. That was fun. I was so happy to be able to hear you sing Dio, because that was so good.
I lost it a little bit because I didn't prepare. I learned it the day before.
Oh,
2
you
days
did?
ago. Yeah, I said okay.
I still think that my favorite song by you is Nazareth. Love Hurts. 'Cause your
A
voice-
lot of people.
Your voice fits
yeah.
it so well.
That's a hard song.
It-
That's a hard
It
song.
really. We were listening to it, and he's like, "Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's Thomas all the way."
It is. It's hard, especially the middle part, the high pinch.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta prepare for that, and you have to know what you drink before. No ice, nothing. No.
No
we had
ice?
a jelly shot back in the Friday, and it was frozen. So I had like 4 jelly shots in rodeo that Friday when you heard the Ridaio song.
Yes.
And then it's frozen my throat. It's easy
Oh,
to
is
mess it up.
I didn't know. How does ice
It's
mess
how
up
they
your
put
throat?
some coats on it, and then it's not resonating the way it's supposed to.
Oh, I did not know that.
So if you have, that's why I'm not drinking alcohol because it dries out the same way.
Mhm.
So it dries your voice.
Okay.
In the end, you end up with you can force it, but the next day is not that good.
Yeah.
So if you're professional singer, you gotta go with the calm down thing.
Mhm.
Iced, not tea. Iced tea, but not ice cold. So unsweet tea. What
Unsweet
your
yeah.
father drinks.
Yes.
I never put ice in it, but I love the cold tea.
Okay.
And then if you actually warm it up a little bit, that kind of tea,
Yeah, like
not a
warm tea.
baggy tea because it's too. To me, it dries me out as well. But that iced tea was made already and warm. You put honey in it, and then actually you put 1 egg yellow in it and mix it up. And put some other. That's a protection coat in your throat inside the
Okay.
muscle. So the cords are pretty good and healthy.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I learned it because I went to the teacher. I got an opera teacher.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I didn't tell Ethan about that. Yeah. You have
I
an
went
opera
to
teacher.
the music academy, Vivaldi Music Academy.
Okay.
That was the name. I was there for 1.5 years.
Really?
Yeah. But it's just only Sundays. It's like a summer school, Sundays
okay.
only or
Yeah. You
Saturdays.
don't. Yeah.
So I had 2 hours every Sunday, and that lady who teach me, she teach me how to sing opera. That was the main thing. And then when you sing opera, actually you're capable to sing rock and roll as well. You can mix it up together. That's what is dialogue actually, or Iron Maiden.
Oh, Iron Man. Yeah, it's the same way.
That's a perfect. Bruce Dickinson is one of my big favorite guy.
Really?
I love him. I try to sing next time one, but it's hard. Believe me, Dio is a piece of nothing compared with this Dickinson.
Really? You're gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to. Do it.
Yeah, but it's gonna take me up to 5 or 6 days to learn it.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I know that you've even, because karaoke usually it's people that can't sing and they're just having a good time, but you take it very seriously.
Of course, that's the not hobby. It's become probably a hobby. But if you really wanna enjoy your hobby or want anybody else to enjoy it,
you practice.
you have to be serious about it.
Yes,
Even
100%.
if you just put the little, what is the little toy we go around, the 0 train. Back in the time, I have it in my room.
A little model
the little
train?
model train. People crazy for that. They hobby. They take it serious. You know how they look like.
Yeah.
The whole city is there on the table, and there's all around. But that's the same thing. You gotta take it serious. Otherwise, you just see a railroad around the bunny and just running around. It's not good. You gotta build the city out.
Yeah, you gotta,
That's
you
what
gotta
you
make
do
it
with your
interesting.
voice.
Yes.
You gotta build it up because it's not actually a contest, like a voice. But still, people clapping, people appreciate.
Yeah.
Acknowledge your talent or whatever is it.
I brought like all my friends just to see you sing.
Yeah,
We
I promise you next time will be better because it's not a rush. It was a rush this time.
Yeah, because you
I mean, this time was like really good though. So
just
It
Thomas.
should be better. Every single time is different, but last time was so much better.
Really?
Yeah, you're not there. You're supposed to. So come next time.
We're going
practice
every
a
week.
little
Every
bit.
other week.
But it's 8:30, not 11:30 anymore. Just this is the time when you're not.
Yeah. And you were at the rodeo and you were drinking that time.
Rush that thing. You have to calm down. It's relaxing. That's what you do. You relax when you're singing.
Yeah, it's
That's the
just
main
something
part.
you enjoy. Yeah.
If you rush, you cannot even breathe. You miss the chords. You miss especially the breathing technique. Because when I learned how to breathe when you sing, loud voice, deep loud voice is hard to make it. You cannot do it from chest.
Yeah.
Your belly is actually a bubble around the bubble where it has air. So that's what you press in, and that's what you make those opera sounds. Chest is my meowing, you know. It's like it's the chest voice, the Nazareth.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because it's loud and you throat voice as a throat voice. That's come from here. But the big deep one, like the big one, it's coming from inside of the stomach, and you cannot eat or drink too much because there's no power there. It's gotta be half empty or less than half.
Dang.
Very important.
Yeah, you're probably one of the best singers that I've ever met. Like
me too.
But yeah, like I don't know why you still work at the shop. You could do it seriously.
It's not easy to
I know
get
it's
out
not
from
easy.
zero.
Yeah.
Someone born in it, one somewhere. If I stay in my country, probably I'm already there.
Oh, you would have been huge. I'd
Yeah,
probably be
but that
listening
time
to
is
you.
poor. It's a poor country. Hungary is very seriously not serious country that time.
Is it? Well, how was it? What do you mean by that?
You gotta struggle to buy a car. You gotta have a business
Really?
to make money out of it. If you go to work for someone, just like here actually now, because that time was this country amazing. But now this country, United States, is almost my country was 30 years ago. Thank you, Donald Trump. So I'm gonna cut this off.
No, I'm leaving it in. Fuck America.
But it's not his fault actually. But he's not poor. First, I want to see this country lead by being led by poor or middle class men, not always just those millionaires. Back in the time, was not a millionaire's presidential. Now it's money.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't
And
know.
it's not better. He's a millionaire. I understand. Good for him.
Yeah.
He reached his goal. I understand that.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's not necessary to be. The more you understand how to be without money, maybe more you understand the people and lead them.
Yeah, and how they live and how you can help them. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, go down from the high horse. That's how we
exactly.
call it, you know?
And
you have to walk sometimes.
Yeah, and I don't think that any president that can get his dick sucked in the Oval Office should be president. If you're that big and you can get away with that shit, come on, like just don't.
I mean, once you're president, you kind of can though.
Oh yeah, once you're
Like, 'cause
president,
then
you're just
you're
like, hey,
president.
get under my desk. Just get under my desk.
Yeah.
Or on my desk.
Or on my desk, around my desk, leaning over my desk.
Now the ass sucking.
We talked about that last night when we went to Mike's. We talked about that like 3 different times. We'd be like,
What, eating ass?
Eating ass, yo. Well, let's talk about eating ass. And then
That's making sure we talk about girls eating boys' ass, not.
Oh yeah, we're talking
Yeah.
about girls eating our asses.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because actually in my country when we kill the pig,
Uh-huh.
you cut off part of the ass. That's the best part. You fry it and you eat ass, but that's a different story. So that's what we had to make sure we go to the sexual, not dinner.
Yeah, this is not a good meal. Yeah, well, it's somebody's good meal. It's their good meal. I think
I open a Hungarian restaurant. This would be a main menu.
the ass.
Yeah.
Would you like to eat the ass?
The chef's ass.
Have you ever-
Not the chef.
Yeah.
Come on, you're away
Just give
again.
your compliments to the chef,
You ever,
man.
you ever had your ass eaten, Ethan?
No, I haven't.
What about you, Thomas? You ever?
Pig.
No, not pig.
Woman?
A woman.
No,
Never?
No, I'm an old-fashioned guy.
Me neither. I mean, I've never done it. I'm not opposed to it. I
When I'm
would
born, I eat booby, and then I stick with that.
stick with booby.
Oh yeah, that's the best part. I miss my mom. Anyway,
It's Hungary. It's a different country.
it is, but the same people, you know.
Yeah.
Nothing different actually.
What was it like growing up there in Hungary? Is it different from like what you noticed me growing up
I
here?
was the same bad little fucker as you are. Yep, we are stealing this and stealing that. And then my actually when I started to have a growing beard like you do right now.
Yeah.
I don't have a mirror, so I have to go out in the parking lot and then take off from the semi.
Just-
And then I broke it off.
Oh, you.
I broke the whole thing off and take it home. And now I'm happy. You know? Otherwise, I'm not happy at all. When I was 19, oh my God, they go after us, you know. All the time.
You were just
But at
breaking
least
up.
I was shaved, you know.
How could you afford a razor but you can't afford a mirror? Like not even
My
like.
father gave me a razor, but there was not like this. You have to
It
change
was
the
one of
blade in it.
It was really.
Screwed blade in, yeah.
Oh, so it was like one of the long ones.
single blade razors.
The old razors, you cannot
Yeah, the
make a
old
mess
safety
because you
razors.
go a little bit left or right,
Yeah.
it's touch your bucket.
Yeah, it was like one of the long ones.
Yeah, it's a the handle screws in and hold the blade in its position.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's crazy shit.
That's crazy.
You don't see it no more, man.
No, only at like old barber shops.
Yeah.
They do that. Like,
Electric thingy, you know,
Yeah,
which
I
I've
don't
never
like
had.
that.
No,
talking
we don't
about,
have
like-
that time.
wow, I don't like them though.
No.
If I get a razor, it's not one of the electric ones. It's one of like the normal like.
Electrical ones that make you pimple all around.
They
They
it messes up your skin.
tear
Yeah.
the hair out from the skin sometimes. It's not that.
Yeah.
It's not. You have
Yeah,
a
because the
beard.
blades are usually dull.
Yeah, oh yeah, and
Yeah.
then you just
Yeah.
got a beard trimmer recently.
Yeah, I usually, because shaving, like when it, because I don't like to shave that often.
Yeah,
'Cause
your
it's
hair
a
is
pain-
your
it's a
hair's
pain in
the
the
main
ass.
thing is if you want to eat ass, you have to shave.
But yeah, it's kind of a pain in the ass. So,
Oh yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
They say it's good.
And especially.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm still is assy.
You're talking about something different.
All right, we're getting there.
But,
Don't worry, if it's anything like last night, we'll talk about something for 8 minutes and
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
be right back on that. Hey, look at your ass.
I never ever heard the girl talking so
The bartender last
open
night.
way about this thing.
Yeah, she was just like, yeah, I like getting up deep
Yeah.
in there, and
She's a cute little.
oh, she's really
face. She's
cute.
very cute, like my bunny. You know, oh, goody goody, and the ass eating. Oh, that's the last thing I was thought was gonna happen to me in my whole life.
I really like it. Get in there. I don't know.
I hope my girlfriend not gonna listen to this.
I'm gonna send it to her. I'm gonna fly her a personal CD to Taiwan.
Yeah, I'm sure that.
Speaking of that, do you want to talk about that?
What about?
About how you met your girlfriend? Because she's from
Oh.
Taiwan.
She's a Taiwanese little beauty little thing.
I met her, right? Yeah, I have.
You met her.
Yeah. She brought her to Mike's. Yeah.
Last February.
Yeah. Yeah, she's super nice. I'm happy for you.
Oh, she's like me. Same.
So, do you want to talk about how when you met her, she was dating someone and you broke them up? Because I know about this.
That's not really a famous thing.
Oh, come on,
But
Thomas.
I was into her so bad, and I'm into her still. So, and I think I made a right decision. So,
Oh yeah, of course, she's super nice.
you don't find you don't know yet, but it's hard to find. I'm 47 now, and then I just found her like 4 years ago. That's mean you have to wait 40 some years just to find
Just to
one.
find the one.
But
yeah.
it's just me, not everybody in the world. Not everybody. Because you
Nah,
find the right.
and he's fucking the other
Yeah,
one.
it doesn't matter what.
I bet he likes to eat girls' ass. You like that? I bet you do.
Poor guy. Leave him alone.
He
He gotta be worked out.
he got to strength that.
Oh
today.
yeah, it's a strong thing.
So,
I wish I can have that.
how did you propose to her?
Oh,
I've never heard that story.
I never proposed to her. I just bought the ring. We went to Albuquerque. We went to all the way up to 1,200 feet with a hot balloon.
Oh, on a hot balloon.
Yeah, and I
Oh.
opened the box. There were only 4 people in there.
Mm-hmm.
5 actually with the driver, but 4 people can sit in.
The hot balloon driver.
Yeah, he was a driver. He was a handler. I don't know how you call driver. There was no steering wheel at all.
He just
Yeah.
put on the
He was
gas.
Yeah, holding those
Strings.
strings.
Yep.
And then I opened it and I asked her, "You want to marry me?" And I looked down and she looked down too and she said, "Okay." So not much.
You're just like, if you don't, there's always a.
I was very happy. But we landed very bad with that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He missed the target point where we had to land because the wind was too strong.
Uh-huh.
And then it's important to go up and down in the meantime at the right time.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to go back again, and we ended up in the desert. And those ball like 4 or 5 people size ball
Yeah, to weigh it down.
dry grass with
Oh,
needles
the
on
tumbleweeds?
it. Tumbleweed something like the cacti. It's like
Okay.
a type of cacti, or whatever
Cactus,
they
yeah.
are. And then we landed in the middle of that. So we fell off from the bucket. The whole thing rolled over us, and I'm holding her, taking needles out of me,
Oh my god.
just to protect her to not get hurt. So that was not a good landing. They actually come with cars all over just to help us.
Oh, really? Dang.
So You don't have to jump.
Abandon ship. Just like
Yeah.
halfway in the air.
Get a
Oh, yeah.
parachute.
Yeah, I was watching. Speaking of the air, I was watching a video last night of people skydiving.
Oh, yeah?
And like 3 or 4 people jump out of the plane, and then just the back opens up, and you see like a couch connected to a TV, connected to like a radio, and 2 people sitting on the couch just like whee, just going down, just watching the TV, and then they jump out.
They
I
can
was
do
like,
that?
yeah, I guess they did.
How they can
And
balance
I
the
think
whole
everything
thing.
was like screwed in.
Did the TV have like parachutes on it or anything?
Oh
or
no, the
they
whole
just-
thing smashed into the floor.
It's just smashing into
Yeah,
the
just
ground.
they jumped out. They jumped out, but they just kept falling.
What was the purpose?
I mean,
I don't know, because it's stupid.
I mean, I guess if you can afford a skydiving trip, it's not like a TV isn't really too much more, I guess.
It was like a couch too. They're
Yeah.
sitting in a couch, and there's a coffee table, and it's all connected like these beams.
Yeah.
And I was just like, wow, that's interesting. I don't think I'm stupid enough to do that.
I want to make tacos.
In the air.
Oven.
Yeah.
Jump out of the oven and when you make the
You
the
flip it, it just keeps
flip
going
the
up.
tortilla.
Make pancakes, just.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
pancakes the same thing.
You
I
flip
don't
it and
think
it just keeps
together.
going up.
Yeah.
Oh.
And the next one who comes after you, on the face, and they can see.
Yeah, when you land, you just get hit by like a pancake at terminal velocity.
I'm sure.
You just
Oh,
hear a
just-
whistling sound. It's just bop.
Yeah, just your
Feel by
head
the
just
tank.
comes right off.
Yeah, just kills you instantly.
How did they get him? It seems he was attacked by a pancake.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
And
what a
if
way
you
to- what a way
survive,
to
here
die.
comes a taco truck.
Imagine how far you could take
Yeah,
it.
it's like a tortilla, and it's like, ow, and then a truck falls on you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just imagine. I wonder what I could do. I wonder if I could drive a school bus out. Just jump out of the school bus.
I don't know. I think there's a weight limit for these kind of things.
I don't
Probably.
know. I could probably up it. Just
Yeah.
put a bunch of balloons on a school bus and just
Yeah,
whee.
helium balloons.
What's the point of the whole thing? You know, that's why I don't understand why the people doing this shit.
Jumping
Yeah.
out of planes.
They're so fucking TV. What's the fucking point of the taco
Because
truck?
they're trying to be stupid. I don't know.
Yeah.
They're white people. It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It makes sense if you're a white person, I guess.
It makes a lot of sense.
Mm.
You know what? If I would try it, I would try it with the recliner chair. You know.
Yeah.
Just a lazy boy.
Yeah,
Just,
lazy boy.
ah.
Yeah, just jump. Yeah,
Okay.
like when it goes out, you gotta like recline it then while it's in there.
Just flipping around.
Yeah.
Just got your
You just start
seatbelt on.
spinning.
New kind of porn movie, the jump out.
Start-
Eating gas.
They're eating
fucking-
and they're eating ass in the air.
Oh man, imagine one of them deploys the parachute and the other one doesn't in time.
Uh-huh.
Just the head comes off. It's still stuck in the ass, between the ass cheeks.
Yeah.
Oh wow, you did really good. You went all the way down. It's just look, it's just the head.
And
Just
as I
the head.
scared, I'm sort of.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
It's like, is that corn? Do you have corn up
No,
here?
that's a bean
Do you have
taco.
Taco
Is it Taco Bell?
That's tacos.
Went right down. It's a liquid. It must be Taco
Oh,
Bell.
God.
Can you imagine 4 or 5 people like that?
Oh, just human
Just ass by
centipede. Just connected.
That rounded, the new version of the rounded thing, you know, when they are jumping.
When they're all holding
yeah,
together.
all holding together,
Ass
just,
and
just
ass.
face to ass, all around, 20 of them,
Yeah.
and looking up. "Hi."
Can you imagine just be like walking down the street and then you just look up and
Yeah,
you
that's
just
what
see
I-
a bunch of people just ass to face?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Finally,
They all deploy their
break up.
parachutes at the same time, so they're like, they're spinning.
Oh, they're spinning, and then finally they let it go. You know, why did they let it go? He farted. I'm like, I had to.
It tasted funny. Why do I have I'm a woman, why do I have a mustache? And it just like comes off. It's like, that's shit.
Yeah.
That is shit.
Cut that off. Disgusting.
Okay, so Thomas, I think...
Back to the music.
Then back to the music, whatever you want to talk about, but I wanted to talk about what it was like coming to America for the first time. Because I love
Scary.
stories. Was it scary?
Yeah, pretty much scary. You don't know nobody. You don't know anybody.
Mm-hmm.
I was lucky because my uncle was a 1956 revolution refugee actually. So he got here way before me. So he actually helped me out a lot. The only reason I'm still here because of him. Probably. So we go up to north. I met a bunch of Hungarians I met, and then we had just I have to do something, you know. Dishwashing 24/7.
And then didn't you work in a factory? You told me.
That was Amazon. That was the very first Amazon factory.
Really?
Yeah, in 2004, the very first warehouse. We didn't even know what is Amazon. We just had a bunch of things, and you just have to put it together, like thousands of greeting cards, right?
Oh.
But all of them different name, by name, the birthday, greeting for I love you, and every single kind of thing, you know, says on it. But you have to just call it the birthdays, put it in the bucket, and that's what you do. When you see hundreds of thousands of it, just find a birthday one. 50 goes in one box.
Dang.
That's how the Amazon started back in the day.
You ever have to pee in a cup? Because you hear about them having to pee in a cup a lot.
We had restroom.
You had a restroom?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Do you hear about those stories now?
No.
But the people... Wait, let me check that. I want to move the mic.
We have to call Peter one day. He's still working.
He still works there?
Yeah.
Let me move this real
But he never told me he's being in a cup.
do you see the sound waves? How they're really small.
Yeah.
Do you think that's a problem?
Well, we can boost it, so it should be fine.
You can boost it, but there's really... I think that's better.
Yeah, the quality's good. So
Thanks, Tom.
mic test.
Yeah. One.
I think that's... Ethan, do you think... Say something.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Yeah.
I think it's just me and Thomas need to.
Yeah, my voice. You can see when I'm
his voice
speaking
is so
on
loud
there.
on this thing. I don't know why.
It really
Yeah,
carries.
the tune is different.
Yeah. He's Ethan.
Yeah.
Ass Eden.
As Ethan.
Oh my God.
We're back. We're back, baby.
You gotta cut half of this conversation.
Yeah, it's just gonna be like
The whole episode is
So
just.
do you?
That's the title.
Has a
Eating
girl
ass.
ever eaten your? How's it like coming to America?
Yeah, I know you.
Well, I got my ass
man.
eaten.
How did your singing come in? I started with eating ass. That's always.
Oh, that's funny.
Actually, when you start to work in America and you're foreign, it feels like you're eating ass. Dude, that sucks. Or whatever. It's a difference between eating ass or suck.
I don't think there's a big difference.
Not much. You have to breathe anyway.
Yeah,
Sometimes you only can breathe when you fart.
I like to get a snorkel so I can.
So we started with the dishwashing thing, and it was. Can you imagine with like 4 people dishwashing in a hotel and then 400 eating still?
Jeez.
And they have 4 different kind of dish, you know.
man.
Start with the soup, end up with the dessert, and then that's a lot of dish.
Yeah.
So you do nothing, just dish.
Just
At that time I told myself, I gotta get out of here. I can't do this forever, man. I can't. So 2 years later, I was promoted to be a bellman.
Yeah, bellboy. Tell the story about your $100 tip. Because I heard that.
Yeah. A lady come in, pretty lady. She was about, that time was about 61, 62. And then I take her to the room with the package and everything. She told me where to put them, and I was like, okay, we are done. And then I was like, yeah, she's familiar. She's very fair, faces, everything. She gave me $100 tip, and I was like, I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. I go down to the bell desk, and then I told them, hey, I got $100, man, from this lady. You know what? No, she was Blondie. I was like, really?
From the band Blondie.
Yeah, the lady from the band Blondie.
Yeah.
And she still was active that time. I'm not sure she's anymore.
I don't think so either.
And that was about 2004. And then she came for the horse racing thing. What's the name for the big place over there? Churchill Downs. Yeah, the Churchill Downs.
Okay. Thomas, can you scoot in a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted because it's so small.
Yeah, sometimes
you can stop and listen back, and we can change it.
Do you want? Okay.
No, it should be fine.
Do you think so?
Because we can boost it in like
Specific
like
areas.
editing.
Yeah, you don't do shit. I do all the editing.
Yeah, you can.
It's awful.
Yeah, I've learned some tricks with Audacity though, so I can do something.
I know everything in Premiere. Thomas, say something real quick. Talk about eating ass.
Something.
That's good.
Yeah, that should be fine.
Anyway.
I'm not gonna get another beer.
Okay.
So just guys, give me 1 second.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Eating ass. I'm good, thank you.
I'm good.
Eating ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna hear it back, and if you cannot do that, we can repeat the whole. Because it's not repeatable, actually. There's no way to do it.
No, it's not organic. I like to keep
it's gotta be organic.
Yeah, that's like the last one we did with Armando.
Yeah.
We've been We've been thinking about because that one there was a buzz because this was too far and it touched that, and so the whole thing.
No, it was the wrong pattern.
Oh, it was on the wrong pattern.
Yeah, the pattern.
Zizzing.
Yeah, so it just went.
One of the patterns it just had this like constant like hiss like.
It sounds so bad,
Yeah.
but the interview was so good.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah?
It was
really
super
good.
funny.
Mm.
It's
Yeah,
Armando.
yeah.
You met him. He went to Yoakum. He's the Mexican guy he was at Mike's the other night.
Yeah.
He brought his girlfriend. He was the one with his girlfriend.
Yeah, I met him. Yeah.
Yeah, he was with him, and it was so funny. But
Yeah.
and then the second one. Sorry to.
So you
ruin it,
didn't
but-
even able to put it on the.
We might still do
Yeah,
it.
I think we should upload that one.
Because it's really funny.
Because I mean, the audio quality is just what people expect at this point.
Yeah. This is probably gonna be the first one. They're like, wow, that's really good.
Yeah.
Oh my god. No, but
Not yet.
no.
Yeah.
So how did you get to Texas? Because I know where were you? Virginia?
This is Louisville, Kentucky. Where we're talking
Oh, yeah,
about the trip.
Kentucky,
Childhouse
yeah.
in Kentucky. So we have to build a little foundation on ours under our ass.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And you had people eat it, yeah.
And so we have to, and it's gonna ghost around us for a while.
I know what I'm gonna call this episode. It's gonna
yeah.
be called "Hey, do you eat ass?"
Yeah.
That's what it's gonna be called.
Yeah.
Hey, do you eat ass with Thomas Olah?
Yeah.
That's the best part. And he's a cook.
he knows how to prepare the ass. So
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
Oh,
It's fine dining.
fine dining. It's expensive dinner.
It is.
I'd take my girlfriend to have you eat her ass. She can how to fuck me.
Ash dish. Ash dish. Ash dish.
Actually, Thomas, I want to tell you something that I was thinking about the other day.
Yeah.
I get really jealous of you sometimes.
Good.
Because
You have 30 more years to catch up. with.
no, but you're so funny and you're so quick. Like
Did you see me running?
no,
I'm not quick at all.
no, but I mean like when you're telling a joke or you're doing something like that, you're so just right on. It's you're probably one of the funniest people I've ever met. So can you tell me your best Hungarian joke? Do you have a good
The
Hungarian
best
joke?
one is, I have to think about that one.
Because you have so many that are just it's
But it's not the same in English, that's the thing. Sometimes you cannot really understand.
well. What's your
Yeah.
best joke in general then? Because you tell me like the dumbest shit that makes me laugh.
Yeah, it's a good thing to.
Should I have prepared you?
Two grandmas. Did I tell you that?
Okay, yeah, do the two
Yeah,
grandmas.
that was the last one.
Okay, do the two grandmas. You don't want to do the two grandmas? Okay, I like the two grandmas.
But it's better jokes are just it's not. I didn't prepare with jokes. I'm not a comedist.
No,
you
a
you are the step
a
up comedist.
comedist.
No,
A step-up comedist.
comedist.
Communist.
Yeah, Commodore.
No, I'm not.
No, but you're very funny. You're very entertaining.
Oh,
I think that's really good to have, especially if you go in like the music industry. You're so entertaining, and I love talking to you. Especially,
it's gotta be some kind of. You know how shy I was when I was a kid?
no,
I don't
you-
talk. Nobody can talk to me until 10, 13 years old.
Dang.
Nobody. My father even embarrassed us because of that. Because the people just, hey, son, and I was always behind him. Look out from behind. I said, no, I can't. But I remember it was very bad, hard to me to get out, to open up myself.
Got it now.
Yeah, that's you can put it actually all the way to the front. I mean,
Yeah, I don't think we can go any further.
I don't
No?
think you can go any
Okay.
further.
Well,
If
if you
you
go a
wanna-
little bit further up. Yeah.
but because it's okay, whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, there you go. Yeah, that's
Good,
better.
good, good. A little bit to the like this.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
It's
know it
very,
was a tripod
it's,
thing.
yeah,
it's a
very
tripod.
off balance.
Okay,
Yeah.
there we
I
go.
have some there. Okay,
I
that's
think
good.
that's
good.
good. Yeah.
All right.
The sound is just gonna go up and down.
Yeah, it's really just.
I don't care.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't
It's
think
fine.
that's the point of this
Yeah.
whole thing.
No, we
Just
need to
make-
get
Make understandable. Make yourself understandable.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
the
yeah.
point.
multiple mics because that's what we're doing. This is all we
Yeah,
have
yeah,
right
yeah.
now.
Yeah, Camden. I don't think he was on the podcast before.
No.
But yeah,
We've had 4 podcasts. You forget the 4 people that have been
Yes, but yeah, he told me he found me like a really good.
on. The lapel mics.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of the
They
most
have a
important
name.
shit.
They're not called lapel.
They're
mics.
lapel mics.
You can call them that, but they're not called that.
I'm gonna Google
But
it. Google it right now. Oh, Amber texted me.
nice. But yeah,
That's all there.
It's alert.
yeah, he found me a really good deal for something. There was like one for like $20 or whatever on Amazon.
Boom. Lapel mic.
Right.
Lapel mic.
I have a SM50.
Lavalier.
Lavalier.
A
mics.
lavalier mic. It's
That's what they're
same
Yeah, it's the same.
goddamn thing. Lavalier mic. Fuck you. Thomas, do you want to replace him as my
Yeah.
Fuck
We'll
you.
just change the art a
dude.
little bit.
He's unreplaceable.
He is unreplaceable. I love him.
Down to ass eating.
Yeah. Pull down your pants, McGuire.
I need to fart. You're gonna have to give me that. I gotta let one loose. So, do you have a joke? Are you prepared with a joke?
Oh, no, I don't
No?
have it, no.
God damn it. Well, if you ever want
Because
to,
it's hard to tell one joke what is actually.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to do it.
I have my
spontaneously.
best joke. You know my best joke.
Which one is it?
It's you know who R. Kelly is?
Oh.
You know R. Kelly.
That's your best one?
Yeah. That's my go-to. The dude who peed on the people. Remember? You remember that? He peed on a 16-year-old girl
Yeah.
during a concert because he's crazy.
Yeah.
And the joke goes, hey, I was watching.
It's stupid.
Yeah, just stupid.
He's
Yeah.
probably
You know the
mentally
song, I
retarded.
believe I can fly.
Yeah.
That's him. He peed on a
Oh.
16-year-old girl. He was flying and the stream came down.
Yeah.
But no, the joke goes, I was watching the R. Kelly documentary the other day. I thought it was pretty entertaining, but I wish someone would have told me that I was in the splash zone.
Oh, yeah? Oh,
I'm gonna
yeah.
cut that out. That's gonna cut out.
Oh, yeah.
I
Okay.
fucking hate
Now you gotta
you.
leave it in now.
I hate you,
have to.
Thomas. Because you smiled. You didn't laugh.
No, because
I can't show that.
I
They're just
swallowed
gonna
my
hear.
tongue for a second. I did. I don't know.
Anyway,
How,
Yeah.
you don't think that's my best joke? What do you think my best joke
That's
is?
not the
I don't
best joke in the world, but
No, it's. I'm not Seinfeld, Thomas.
no, me neither. So
No.
let's
That's a
leave
good
the
thing.
jokes away. So
Yeah,
it's not a
let's-
funny thing. Let's talk about something sad.
Okay, 9/11.
Yeah.
I was.
I thought it's just 8:30.
I wasn't born during 9/11.
No, it's 7:30. I'm sorry.
You were born before.
Yeah, I was born a little bit
after.
before, yeah.
Hey, you're 19. I'm 18.
Yeah.
Dude, that's when my mother's birthday.
Are you serious?
9/11 is my mother's birthday.
Oh my god.
And then we are open the champagne and open it, and then the whole thing comes on. And that's crying. And nothing else was crying, you know. And my mother said, "Oh no, you know,
Happy birthday."
ruined the whole birthday, man."
Oh man.
Oh man.
And it was very quiet after all. Before we started the party,
Mhm.
it was like 3 o'clock in that time because we are back in the Hungary, Budapest, and then there was just
Oh man.
shut down everything and quiet.
Happy.
Everything back to the table. We didn't even finish the food, nothing.
Oh damn.
Just at the end of the world, or what's
Yeah,
happening?
Oh yeah.
And we look out, you know, it's kind of stupid. We look out to go to the balcony and look up, they're coming.
They're getting
In
everybody.
Budapest, we are in danger, you know. But you don't know, it's
Oh yeah, at that
it's
time
not funny
it's
at all.
No,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
time
yeah.
was crazy
Oh,
scary.
Now it's
Be
hilarious.
prepared, that's why it's so
Yeah.
quiet. We thought it's a third world war.
Oh yeah, for
It's
sure.
happening. It's continuously coming and coming, but no,
Yeah,
it's just one stupid act from stupid people.
Stupid man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sick people. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
what you can say.
No, nothing except for they're sick men.
I hope they listen to this podcast.
Well, they're dead
Oh,
now, so. Yeah.
Some of them.
They are always have some sperms flying around and snakes and others.
They're hitting the sperm is hitting the buildings.
Of course, a little. You cannot start very young enough. You know?
Yeah.
The sperm they just got turbans on and they're wearing all black.
I find my best joke in Hungarian.
Okay, all right.
That's the just because of these stupid conversations.
Yeah.
The Japanese during Second World War, right? Pearl Harbor.
Pearl
right?
Harbor.
Pearl Harbor. The Japanese kamikaze teacher.
Mhm.
You know kamikaze is
Yeah,
the
it's
only
when you-
one who
Yeah,
just
yeah,
go
yeah.
and boom, right?
Yeah.
And it's what the kamikaze teacher says to the students.
Mhm.
Listen carefully, I will show you once.
God damn it.
That's the worst. Worst of it.
Oh my god.
You know, someone just speak. I didn't see it. Can you show it again? No.
It's just a.
Yeah.
Wait. Can we rewind that? Can we do that again?
Can you do it again?
He's just like.
I think I need one more time.
He's got no head. He's just.
Yeah.
Blood coming out.
Poor guys.
That's very interesting to talk about. How patriotic do you have to be for your country to be like, all right, I'm just gonna drive my plane into a boat?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's a crazy way of thinking. Like,
it's a poor education, but you don't have common sense zero, you know.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Japan,
I don't think they think about. They are factory brains, you know. They are brainwashed.
That's how this place is
Of
becoming
course,
now.
just because everybody just follow the orders, and they are. When your eyes are open with those machines, you know, like a tool thing, you cannot even close it, and they put you in like
Clockwork Orange. You ever see Clockwork Orange when he's watching the TV?
Welcome to the jungle clip with X-Rose.
Okay, yeah, that too.
And then they open it,
that's
and
from
you watching
Clockwork
thing,
Orange.
and you brainwash you.
Yeah,
You
that's from that movie. You never seen Clockwork Orange?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, it's very good.
I don't think so.
Have you seen that movie?
No, I haven't.
Oh, it's so good. I love that movie.
So whatever, they can brainwash anybody without education, without strong brain to think. You know, they can do whatever.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And they're using them as a weapon. You know, I don't say they are not smart. They are smart, but they are just losing. I mean, I don't understand.
That's how I feel like. Do you know who Alex Jones is?
Alex John?
Alex Jones.
Jones. Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
He's this guy on the internet that says this crazy shit. Like he says that the government is putting chemicals in the water to turn the frogs gay and turn people gay. He says the government's doing that. He thinks that Bush did 9/11. He thinks that you remember Sandy Hook, the shooting at the school?
Yeah.
He thinks that was fake. He thinks that was staged by the government. And people believe him. And he has the same thing. He has
9/11 was also connected to something.
Yeah, he
in
said
the United States.
yeah.
But how you can prove that?
Yeah,
and
you can't. And you're just and people believe him. And the reason they believe him is that they're just not very smart. I'm not gonna say they're not smart. They're just easily manipulatable. Like they're easily
a lot of people, book smart people, very easily manipulated. They only, book just only sees one thing in a book.
But what he does is he takes those people and how he makes his money is he sells items. Like he sells like muscle milk and he sells like wet wipes for your taint. For the area between your balls and your butt, you know that area? That's the taint. He sells the wet wipes just for that. And people buy them because they don't trust the government and go into Target or some shit. And that's how he makes his money, off of people that are just not easily manipulatable.
I don't think that's the only way he makes his money, though, because I'm
if
sure he
it's
makes
just a
money
help
from
to
his
what
he
like podcasting or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just a help to what he says. Actually, it's kind of bad.
Yeah, he's like, if you don't have this, like bad things will happen to you, basically, and it's awful to watch. I think that that's horrible.
Yeah.
And that's how the same with politics. Like people that watch Fox News all the time, it's just like that's all they see. Or not even Fox News. Just if you get your news from one place and that's it, that is not a way to learn about what's going on.
I don't watch news.
I don't watch it either.
Yeah. The news is
it's
I don't
awful.
know, manipulated by who? I don't know. But you think he's manipulator? Turn on the
Oh
TV.
yeah, you turn it. It's everyone.
Even worse.
Yeah.
You know? He's just one of the millions who manipulate.
Oh yeah, for sure.
News is a lot worse now because you showed me that video, or Nathaniel showed it. I think. Yeah. There's this video on the internet where it's
a bunch of news stations.
At least 100 news stations that are saying the exact same line.
They say the exact same words, the exact same line, and they're all saying
the exact same cadence and everything.
Fox News, CNN, all the different places they're saying it.
And a bunch of local news stations too.
Yeah, and they're manipulating people 100%.
Mm-hmm.
It's scary.
I'm sure we can put a clip in from
the Hong Kong stuff.
No, it's not in Hong Kong.
Oh, the coronavirus.
The coronavirus.
Yeah.
The Hong Kong stuff is already happening for a long time.
I think they arrested the initial 8 people who were whistleblowers or whatever about it.
The coronavirus?
Yeah.
What? They arrested them?
I think so, yeah.
That's insane. You know.
Yeah,
I mean, it sounds like something they would do at least.
I heard that part. The guy in one of the months he died. Mm-hmm. It was a doctor, a lawyer, or somebody back in the time. Back in the time, about a couple of months ago. Back in the time.
Oh, back in the day.
Back in the time. Remember, yesterday?
Back when Billie Eilish was just 18. Oh.
She's more than 18?
She's 18 now. She just turned 18. There's a bunch of people waiting for a bunch of perverts who had a clock on the internet waiting for her to turn 18.
Duh.
Yeah.
It was really weird.
It was weird though. Imagine if you had a daughter and she sang and just there's a bunch of people just when is she gonna be 18 yet?
Why is it so important to get 18?
Yeah, just do it. Go to jail. It doesn't matter. Just go for it.
It's 21 in. It's 21 in here, no?
To have sex?
No,
it's 18.
No, it's 18. Yeah.
Just
it's weird, but
I
it's like
thought
21
it's
for everything
21
else, though. So it's just
it's 21 for everything.
Because
else.
Europe 18 everything.
Oh,
So
yeah.
That's hard to follow.
So Canada, Mexico, everywhere else is 18 everything.
Yeah, America's just fucked up because it's like
that long.
Yeah,
yeah, imagine.
I noticed. Just kidding.
That's funny.
Yeah, you can go die in the army, but you can't drink.
Yeah, you can go sacrifice yourself for your country, but no alcohol, sir, and
also,
now no cigarettes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's fucked
up.
See,
that's different too. I wanted to ask you about a cigarette. Also 21.
It used to be just 18.
It used to be 18. They changed it.
They changed
Trump
it
changed it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, no, it's not Trump.
Oh yes, he changed it.
So it's just changed in a couple of years?
Yeah, because what happened first was last year, for a couple of states, they had it changed from, they passed the law. But if you were 18 before they passed the law, you could still buy cigarettes. But now they got rid of that, and now you just have to be 21.
Yeah, you just be addicted.
Even with dope?
Dope is 21, yeah. If you, like, in like California.
The legal
states, it's 21.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
They don't even know what they're controlling anymore.
No, they're just, people are starting to like not care about it anymore, and they're scared.
Yeah.
They're scared that they'll lose their power because being president is kind of one of the dumbest things because it's like money. Money means nothing, right? It's just a piece of paper. Us as people, we give the value for the money. We look at that, we go, that's $1. It's the same with the president. We look at that man like, okay, he's the president, you know. But that's it.
Also he like commands the military, and you can just like
he can
call in the fucking National Guard. You know,
hey, you take
they do have power. The president has a lot of power actually. Yeah.
But we're the people that do it. It's people.
I mean,
everything is run by people.
Yeah, that's true.
But when you go to war, because sooner or later there's going to be war again somewhere. Tomorrow, day after tomorrow.
Yeah, everything's.
It's always money. You know how much is that war can change the world in a technical way as well. Like first, second war changed a lot. Come up with plastic, the
machine
polyester,
guns,
and then every single thing. Not guns. I'm talking
about
like something we're using every
the space race too. That was like during the Cold
War.
War.
The space
and
race.
That was like a huge a lot of advancements were happening around that.
Oh yeah.
We went to space.
We put people in space and then got them back.
Yeah.
That's insane.
It turns you back.
I think Nixon
time,
had a speech
10,
prepared
15,
for if they didn't
years.
come back.
Oh yeah.
The whole war thing, after the war is finished, is go back a whole world 20 years before.
Yeah.
But it's so much faster to recover and new stuff coming in.
But then again, you can like destroy a country. Like after World War I, Germany had nothing.
Yeah.
They had literally. That's why they.
That's why World War II started.
Because they just needed money, so they're like, fuck it, let's try to kill everybody again.
Well, it was.
And who won the second one?
They were like
Russia.
It was the Allies. It was the Allies.
Whatever, but Russia's still the same.
Yeah.
And the Germans were right now.
Yeah.
Lada is a Russian car. Mercedes-Benz is a German car.
Look at it. Yeah. It's a good point.
Or even Italy, poor. I don't know what happened.
Italy's kind of weird though.
Italy is weird.
They switch sides like a lot of times.
Yeah, they're just like,
Yeah, that was like the both world wars. They just kind of switch sides.
They're like someone that. Italy is like a car that like puts a blinker to the left and they go in the right lane.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
Yeah.
That's a great way to talk.
So now they put the hazard sign on it, the both sides. All four of them. I don't care. My decision.
So back to what we were talking about. How did you get from Kentucky to Texas?
I drove.
All right. End of the podcast. Let's go. We're done.
All right, turn it off. Yep. Pack everything up.
That's all I want to know. No shit, Thomas.
Yeah, 17 hours.
Damn. Yeah, we drove to Colorado. That was 16 hours. So that's I feel you.
Oh yeah, especially if like one person. Like, did you do it all in one trip, or was it like
one trip?
Did you do it by yourself?
I had a 2-door little Acura CL. Little Acura CL.
Yeah, we had 5 people in a Matrix.
Yeah.
Toyota Matrix.
Oh, it was. You know what? I'm driving 17 hours because I don't have space, and this is automatic. It was automatic, right? And holding my big pot with full of mold stuff, the ground stuff when you put thing in it.
What?
Oh, that's pepper plants. It's a plant.
Okay, it's plant.
Plants.
Why you're holding plants?
The
as
plants,
you're
the plant
driving?
bucket. Plant bucket, how you call it.
Okay.
There's a big one like this, huge big. You can barely hold it. And that dry because I didn't want to leave it behind. And the little red peppers, was already just came out.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, something's not. That's just some.
It's off balance.
You wanna?
I'm stepping on it right now. It's fine.
Is it? Don't let go of it.
That's making noise if you step on it.
Let go of it. Yeah, see, look at that, fine.
So 17 hours I'm using. I didn't stop for sleep. It's just gas stations, right? So I hold in the pepper, and if I fell asleep, like really, I fell asleep twice.
Oh my
God.
I remember I passing by the semi on the left lane, and he's on the right lane, and then I look back, and then I see the semi go. Okay, second to me later, I'm looking into the rearview mirror, and it was nowhere. Somehow he passed me back and gone.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and then I was still in line. So that time I took one hot pepper out of the plant, take it, make burn all over my face, and it woke me up. That's why I had it. I was like, I have to, and it was just hurt so much, but I never fell asleep. It's burned my mouth, and I had it here in my balcony for a long time. The whole pot with red little, they call dog dick pepper. That's the name for it.
Dog dick's peppers.
Dog dick's pepper, and it's a long one, red one. That was crazy hot.
Damn.
That's why I use it for everything.
And
that's keep me alive on that 17 hours. better than a Monster or a Red Bull.
Oh my God.
Didn't give you wings, give you shreds, right? How you call that thing? Shitters?
Shitters?
No.
Shivers?
No.
Shivers?
Shivers.
Like goosebumps?
No, the one is itchy.
Being on heroin?
Sweats?
No, the one which you have.
Poison ivy?
Black. What is a poison ivy actually? When the red here is
Rash.
Not Rash. My English is still the same. That's 20 years ago. Rash.
You sound better than the person my dad's talking to right now. You ever talked to the girl from Uganda?
No, I never had.
She talks. She's very nice, but it's really hard to understand her sometimes. She'll be like, oh, da 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 da, and I'd be like, yes, I love Sonic. Great place to eat. She's like, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm like, I know, but I don't know what you're talking about at all.
Maybe the video game she likes.
Yeah, maybe she has Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, you ever just not hear what someone says like 3 times in a row, and you just have to go
Yeah, you ever been like
you have to nod and look at them all stupid and go
Like the True Lies with Arnold Schwarzenegger, the called his wife. He put the tape, the thing. Yes, yes,
that movie's so
and she
funny.
was still talking. He went to work.
That movie's isn't that Sigourney Weaver? Or is it? No, it's the girl
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Jamie Lee Curtis, the girl from Halloween. Yeah. That's I love that movie.
Oh yeah, the funniest ever made.
Oh, it's very funny. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't.
It's about
True Lies is the best.
Arnold Schwarzenegger worked at like the FBI or like some secret agency.
Double agent.
And he can't tell his wife. And just the whole time his wife is thinks he's cheating on him.
Oh yeah.
And she's like trying to forget, but he just works for the government, like secret government. It's really funny. I love Arnold Schwarzenegger.
You can pause it?
Yeah, you want to take a break?
Alright. We are doing it just 40 minutes or something.
Yeah, it's almost an hour, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Just like snap or something.
Yeah.
I'm going to have another.
We're going to have a break, and we'll be back with more Thomas in a couple minutes. And we're back.
Yeah, there we go.
We're back. Well,
we never left.
We never left.
Yeah, to anyone who's listening, it'll just be like 5 seconds, like half a second.
Yeah. So what were we talking about before? We were just
ass eating.
I just want it to happen to me so I can actually have some info.
Yeah.
If we ever do it again with you, if we ever have you on again, Thomas, I can tell you my experiences.
Yeah.
The broadcasting or ass eating?
You can come to both, you know. No. I'm like a rabbit. I like to be watched.
Yeah. I would love to not.
Yeah, we need to have a professional opinion on it, man.
Yeah. I can be your professional ass eating expert. I think we were talking about how you got to Texas. You were talking about driving.
Oh.
I think you just finished that up, didn't you?
Just finished.
Peppers,
So how did you start working with my dad? How did you get to that?
I really had a bicycle.
Okay, yeah, you had
and a backpack.
Yeah.
Dang.
I don't have nothing compared with the 45,000 tools right now of the 10
Oh
years,
yeah,
right?
now you're living it good.
Yeah, it's different. But at that time, you have to start from somewhere. So I have to. There is a lot of debt at home. The money way.
Mm-hmm.
My mom had to pay off the house and everything. So I just did it in the first 10 years. We paid off everything, and then I started to build my own life. Then that's why I stuck here pretty much, because here actually when you work in the United States you go somewhere. In back in the time in Hungary, now it's different, but back in 10, 15 years ago, it was no matter what you do, they are just try to figure out how to break you down. It's very much too hard to break the communism down, and that time happened.
Dang.
Like still you can feel it, but
it's less.
That's not the same anymore.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much like a mix of the American life and the European life together. It's better now.
I'm sure it is better.
Until the virus is gonna kill everybody in the end, Hope not.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's the last thing I want
the
in my
virus.
life.
Yeah, that would suck.
But they said if you drink more alcohol, the virus is gonna die before you get into your system.
Yeah.
And you know what? It dies on 26 between 28 Fahrenheit.
Really?
So if you get it and you go to the sauna, you can kill the virus.
Alright, I'm just gonna live in Antarctica. Be a Sarah Palin.
But there's no sauna here, only for gay people, so there's another virus. And the HIV. And then I eat ass.
Yeah, they're eating ass, they're doing everything.
Yeah.
God, those
Eat ass. Ass eating, not eat ass.
Eat ass.
Eat ass.
Nah, fuck my English too.
Can I ask you a question?
Can I you a question?
Yeah.
No. So you had your bicycle.
Yeah, I had a bicycle, and then I had to start all over my life after I paid off everything at home. So
And you've been working there for what, 10 years?
about 11.
10, 11 years?
Yeah, 10, 11 years.
You're definitely...
We met in the ice house.
Me and you?
Me and your father.
Oh, okay.
But me and you also met. We met in the
Maybe the shop.
But whatever.
Do you remember when you met me?
No.
Me neither, I don't remember. You've just
You're
always
a baby, man. 10 years ago you were 6, 7, 8.
I was 8, yeah. Damn.
You have just a face.
Just a face.
Yeah.
And now look, we're friends and
Now
we're
you
on
have
a podcast.
the hair.
I have hair, yeah. I'm no longer a baby.
Facial.
I love getting facials.
Okay.
Especially
good.
from men.
It looks good in the broadcast.
Yeah, what kind? That's up to you.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
Yeah.
What do you think? Humble people at home.
So I really love your father, man. He helped me out a lot, and I try to help him out as much as I can. So we become a good friends. We started in the ice house, and that particular one table, May, the old owner of the ice house, she was say, "Here is Thomas, here is Wayne. Thomas looking for a job, Wayne is looking for a worker." But I have no idea. I learned a lot from my father, and I'm an electrician, so it's easy to turn myself into the electrician of cars, because it's the same thing.
Yeah,
the house commercial electric guys is the same as the car.
Yeah.
So it took me pretty much about 6, 7 years.
And now you're
to get to the main mechanic over
yeah.
there.
Now you're the head mechanic now.
Yeah, that's the way how it is. You have to follow what you have to do.
Yeah, and you get shit done. I mean, you
that's why the business they're running on.
All Thomas.
Yeah.
No, but somebody got to make money.
Oh yeah,
and then that's why your daddy is supposed to be a mechanic, because if I open a shop, it's different than someone who doesn't know about too much.
Yeah.
I mean,
he was a mechanic for years.
Yeah, he knows, but
exactly.
he's supposed to be better than me. That's what I tried to say. No, I mean that's supposed to.
Oh yeah.
When I used to work for Tommy, he teach me. I left your daddy just to become a mechanic. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know.
Because I can't do shit. I have no time to go through school.
Yeah, now you can work on like a lot more electric
every single thing.
Yeah.
So he teach me for 3 years, and then I go back to your daddy.
Damn.
So I don't work for 11 years for your daddy, just only 7.
7.
It's 3 years for the school.
I've known you for like 11 years. I've known you for a while.
Yeah, but there is a time when you have to update yourself.
Yeah. You just gotta
it's not coming in the air, It's not. But when you are only, and nobody better than you, it's hard to learn.
Yeah.
So you gotta find someone who's better. And that's what I tried to say.
Yeah, you gotta keep improving yourself.
You gotta have a teacher.
Of course.
I'm still learning every single day. But I'm updated to the version actually, who updated itself or himself or myself.
Yeah, of course.
That's the good, but you gotta get to that point somehow, and that's the hardest one.
Oh,
that's the hardest because you don't know where is your limit, how much you know. That's for many people who works in this industry. They just stop and stay in one level, like many people who used to work for you that are still working. So they're not updating. They're just staying in the same level.
Yeah.
But that's not me. As you gotta go higher.
No,
Ladder is endless. Ladder is
Yeah.
go up to this heaven of the everything. You can't stop halfway.
Yeah, you always learning every day.
Oh yeah, always have to.
100%.
That's a good thing, and we all learning.
Oh yeah. Like, even with the podcast, like the first episode was so bad. We didn't have a laptop. We didn't have that microphone. We just had a normal camera with a little tiny mic on it. And we all talked through it. And I had to cut the video out and just have the audio. We didn't have any of this.
And it only came out the left side.
Yeah, it came out. If you listen to it with your headphones, it only comes out of the left side. Oh, it was so bad.
That's a monocasting.
Yeah, it was just, it only comes out of one. Like if you have the earbuds, it only came out of that one. It was so bad. But now, like it comes out of both.
That's a Russian home theater system. You know? Only one side in the front, only nothing else.
It was so bad, but it was funny and it was entertaining.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's why we kept going. Yeah. Like there's something here.
But there is many people who has a hearing problem on the left side or the right.
Yeah.
They can enjoy the mono
first
part.
episode is for those people.
If you can only hear out of your left ear, there you go.
Yeah, that's your episode.
It's like the pirate in a 3D movies. The pirate in the 3D movie theater with the one eye. Oh, it's 3D. It's cool, man. But it's still enjoyable.
Yeah, just one side is just like, why is that side of the movie theater awful?
Yeah.
No, but yeah.
Why is the whole movie red?
Why is it all red? And the second episode.
We're going nowhere.
Let's jump off of this. The second episode we made, we had the other Ethan, our friend Ethan Posadas on.
And
Bree. Yeah, Bree. She did the art. She did for the podcast with me and Ethan. She did the art for that. And he had his laptop, and I couldn't get the camera to work.
Yeah.
So he's just like, we'll just do it through there. So then it sounded really good, and we're like, okay.
So that was your backpack and a bicycle.
That was my backpack and the bicycle.
Yeah,
so
really
maybe
was.
10 years from now, it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
There is no radio, no world, nothing after the Third World War, but we still broadcasting. You're the bacon. We are the resistance.
We are the podcast.
The resistance. Follow the bacon. And then you have bacon, you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
Bunny.
Oh, it was a bunny.
Yeah, Bunny running around here.
Shut the hell up.
He likes to take things apart. That's why he has a cage over there.
Oh man, but yeah.
What is beacon? Not bacon. I'm sorry.
Oh, bacon, beacon.
Oh,
Yeah, same thing.
Same thing. What's another? Do you have any?
Oh yeah, since you work in an auto shop.
Great.
Have you ever met or talked to anyone who buys, like, when they get gas in their car, have you ever talked to anyone that gets, like, the super ultra turbo gas that, like, every gas station has?
There's, like, normal gas, there's
like
diesel,
normal gas.
there's, like, super.
The 92?
Yeah, what is that? What is that for? Like, does anyone ever buy that?
It's like when you have Miller Lite and you have Stella. It's exactly the same difference.
So it's just the same thing.
It just gives you the same buzz, but it tastes different. But actually, I hate Miller Lite. You know, I'm not always drinking water, but when I do, I prefer Miller Lite. So anyway, in the end, the car, you can get sick from bad food or not healthy one, or even Miller Lite is not a bad thing, but it's not good taste. But the car gets sick out of the bad gas. It's not burning as much as it's supposed to be. So the charcoal inside and the whole movement of the car, like I call it, like the injectors, right, get bad from the bad gas. But if it's an octane, because the octane number is octane, right, and then higher, the 92, the premium, that the car actually, if you only put that in it from the beginning, I give you 2 extra years without problem in the engine of 10.
Really?
So 12 against 10. That's all. 20%.
That's it.
20% lifetime in it.
That's just because we were just at the gas station. And it was like, does anyone ever buy that shit?
Yeah.
It's like a
People buying it because
Yeah.
some car actually. Some cars are very expensive cars.
Like a Mercedes, if you were to drive a Mercedes.
Yeah.
Or even just a Ferrari, Porsche, but only taking
Okay.
the premium one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you don't put that in it because it's so high RPM, and it's just you don't want to mess it up.
Yeah, you don't, especially if you buy a fucking Ferrari.
Yeah, you can afford it. I mean, they can, I can't,
Yeah.
but they cannot afford it all the time just to change the injectors on it.
Yeah, no.
The gasoline is a lot of things. It's like the oil, synthetic oil or
Oh yeah.
or regular oil. The regular oil is okay, cheap,
Yeah.
but it's not as good as for lifetime
For
as
synthetic.
the synthetic.
Yeah.
Because of the viscosity in it. It's like very important to have the good cigarettes. You smoke, you'd have a very good Cuban cigar or the Marlboro. You're a big difference. And price difference.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
And you're gonna die anyway in the end. So.
Yeah.
Nah, might as well go out
But
now.
2 years later,
Yeah, Cuban cigars
Yeah.
like 2 years on your life.
yeah,
Yeah.
the nails are
2 years
sharper in
at a
your
time.
coffin. Goes in faster. It's not the tick 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 tick.
Do you want to live longer? Smoke Cuban cigars.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like
The
the
vapor shit, what they come up with this every single day, new one.
that shit's bad. You hear
I mean,
about that?
worse than a
It's
cigarette.
way worse than cigarettes because what it is, right? It's like an oil. It's like a sticky oil, and so when you heat it up, it turns into a vapor and you inhale it.
Yeah,
and then-
like a baby oil.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
how we do the smoking test in the car.
Yeah,
yeah.
and then it goes down in your lungs,
And stick in it.
and because it's not fucking hot anymore, it just sticks to the side of your lungs
Yeah.
until there's so much that your lungs get so heavy they just fucking fall out. They just fucking
Oh,
are
shit.
too heavy and they just fucking. No, it's not. They don't fall out.
I don't think that's how that
No,
works.
no, you can't breathe because it they
The
expand.
coronavirus do the same.
Yes.
Yeah, your lungs fall out.
So,
Yeah,
if
no.
I open a vapor company, I'm gonna call the Corona Vapor.
Yeah, your
That's the best one.
your
But-
lungs will fall out.
No, your lungs they can't move and expand anymore, so they just
Yeah.
just droop and they can't.
It's
move
kind of
and
like
you
a
stop
pneumonia.
breathing. Yeah, it's like pneumonia.
It's like
Coronavirus
liquid
cause
in your
pneumonia.
lungs, yeah.
That's what it does.
Yeah.
Fucking coronavirus.
Dude,
wonder-
they say 90% of the world gonna catch it, whatever you do. 90% of the world gonna catch it in
90%?
the end because there's unstoppable now.
Mm.
Oh my god.
And then
Maybe.
they are really crazy about the origin.
Mm.
It's that Hunan County,
Wuhan, I think.
Wuhan,
Wuhan,
yeah,
yeah.
Wuhan.
Wuhan.
And then it was the lab
Mm.
who let it go.
Mm.
That's a laboratory. What they actually tried to figure out
Oh my
the opposite,
God.
and
Mm.
someone just put it next to the that little laboratory is
Uh-huh.
very close to the meat market,
Mm.
and that meat market was the first who
Oh
actually
my
got it, and then from
Right.
there everywhere.
Mm.
So it's unstoppable now.
Someone's just playing.
So better, it's almost like a weapon, like a
yeah,
biological
yeah.
weapon.
It's like
weapon.
you ever remember Resident Evil when they're in the
Oh, yeah,
office
that's
and
almost
it's
the
like that
same.
shit. Yeah.
And then the worst part is, they even stop it because the dies in the high
The
temperature,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But still leaves you behind with a fiberized lung.
Mm.
Damn.
Yeah, that's the problem. So it's gonna be a side effect. Is the one kills a lot of people, not the virus itself.
Yeah.
Fucking Jesus.
Yeah, but you can sterilize it with like alcohol and stuff though. Like
Yeah,
alcohol
you
and
can.
high,
Yeah,
high
that's why
temperatures.
you cannot buy
So-
alcohol pads anymore.
Yeah.
Or mask anymore. Nobody has it no more. The mask companies are out. They cannot
Yeah.
make it. I have to buy from Amazon to send to my girlfriend to Taiwan a mask. What is coming from China?
Really.
So it's kind of like, oh wow, because the big factory has the warehouses.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
keeping it, but
And-
it's out.
And the worst part is the way it spreads. It's like you have coronavirus now. All you have to do is touch them.
No.
It's on
If
touch.
you touch your mouth with it, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I think it's like
Otherwise, it's not
inhalation.
going to your skin.
It's like
No, it goes through your
kinda
skin
like the
too.
flu.
Not really.
It was on touch. Yeah. It was,
I don't think
you know what?
so.
This is my part. This is.
You gotta inhale it.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
why people wear the mask.
That's worse though. That's even scarier.
I mean, that's just like the flu though. That's how the flu.
Yeah, but the
spreads.
flu doesn't fucking make your lungs just
Yeah,
collapse.
but I mean, and you
It
can.
does if you don't.
If you but
Care.
that's because we have medication for it. We
Yeah.
have no medication for the coronavirus. No fucking.
And I mean, in hospitals though, like the same way they sterilize hospitals will sterilize it against the coronavirus.
Oh yeah.
So it's not like massive. Like it's like we can't kill it. There's no way to stop it. Like I mean, because you can just Like the same way they sterilise
It's-
hospital rooms. Like
It's already out. You can't stop it. There's no
Yeah.
way to stop
Yeah,
it.
there's just-
It's just kinda like-
anybody who say we're gonna stop
It's
the
a bit like-
coronavirus is a lie.
it's a
not
lot
gonna
like the
happen.
flu though. But
It's how your body actually rejecting it,
Mhm.
or you get it because you're weak for it. That's
Yeah.
a different story.
Yeah.
The mask
Yeah.
is also the mask actually it's good for protecting to get
Right.
out if you're already sick,
Yeah.
but not to get it.
Yeah.
Because people think if I own mask, I'm never gonna get it. No, it's a different story. Yeah, you're gonna get it.
Yeah.
But if you're sick, you're
Yeah.
not gonna give it to someone.
Yeah.
So it's not skin. Through the skin, I don't think it's possible
No.
to get it.
Maybe not. Yeah. Maybe.
It's
it's
only
Maybe if you like
only,
cough on someone's skin.
saliva.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's saliva goes in the
Yeah,
air.
like bodily
That's what it
fluids.
is.
Yeah, it's really gross. It's like AIDS.
You know what they say also? They actually, this virus is a mix of the AIDS
Are you
virus.
really?
Yeah, they were
Right.
saying in the TV now it's a mix of the AIDS, the HIV virus,
Uh-huh.
and an old coronavirus, because the coronavirus is long. It's like 10 years old thing.
Uh-huh.
Even if I have a Lysol somewhere, about 2 years old, it says it's good for coronavirus. In the bag.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
it says you grab a Lysol bottle. It says protect you from coronavirus.
Damn.
2 years old, and it's just a bottle. So it kills it, but it's the
Yeah.
old version. This is an updated one. This is
Yeah.
this is a T2000.
T2000 is a Terminator.
Yeah, it is a Terminator.
Corona 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah.
It's a half metal, half organic.
I
It's
will
organic
make you
metal.
go.
Yeah.
That's scary though. That's,
Nah,
Yeah.
we're gonna get it. I know.
Yeah.
Everybody gonna
Oh,
get
well.
it.
Yeah, it's probably.
You just have to prepare for it.
Yeah, it's probably like the flu. You know.
A
it's
fever
'cause
kills
it's-
it actually. And
Yeah.
if the problem is if you got a fever too
Yeah.
late because your system is
Yeah,
not
yeah,
strong, it's a little bit too late because of the side effect of
Yeah,
viruses.
then you get it.
Lung.
Yeah.
that's
You can lose your half of your lung out of this virus,
Mm.
and nobody can give you back that.
Yeah.
hey, for the bar, you long
You just lend me half of the lung.
Oh, sooner or later, like
Yeah.
5 months from now, everybody gonna walk on the street in a scuba shirt, you know,
Mm.
the scuba thing, you know,
Scuba.
like everybody Darth Vader, you know.
Yeah, Darth Vader.
Yeah. Oh, that would be funny. Everyone just looks like Darth Vader.
No, this is scariness.
Oh no, it's scary.
I'm
but-
really scared. When I go to the rodeo a couple of days ago, Friday,
Oh, you
I'm
think it's-
scared. I look and I hold myself. There's thousands of people close
Yeah,
to
yeah.
the music loud, and they have to get close to each other to talk.
Yeah.
You cannot hear anyway unless you text each other, but
Yeah.
you gotta. Ooh,
Yeah.
If anybody has that virus
You're
in the,
fucked.
the
Oh, yeah.
whole
Yeah,
rodeo
the
is
whole
fucked.
whole place will get it.
Oh my god, that's
And
horrible.
I'm talking about 20,000 people per night.
Yeah, yeah.
I think I'm gonna sit closer. I'm gonna sit.
Yeah.
Let me just move away from you too.
Yeah, that's. But I think you cannot get it through ass licking.
I was through ass licking.
Yeah.
I hope not.
Bitch, I slept with you last night. Did you give me the coronavirus?
I cough into
Coronavirus
my
is
ass.
STD
you
now.
promised me that you wouldn't give me the coronavirus if I ate your ass, and now I have the coronavirus.
Might get E. coli.
Now I'm farting through my mouth and coughing through my ass.
Oh my god, that's horrifying. Do you have any other? You have a,
No, that was
That
my
was-
question.
that was your-
Yeah,
that was a
I
good
got one.
question.
it. Yeah.
That was something we wanted to know about.
Mhm.
Well, we can do it again
Oh yeah, I'm so done.
yeah.
Yeah,
whenever.
yeah, this was really fun. Yeah,
Yeah.
we got to an hour and 15 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think
Hour
we're-
15?
Yeah, hour
Yeah,
15.
you cut out
That's more than
15 minutes
Yeah.
and you have an
Yeah.
hour
Oh
show.
yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Well, Thomas, it was really nice
Oh,
having
thank
you
you,
on.
thank you,
It was
thank
so
you.
interesting. I love-
Good night, Vietnam.
Good night, Vietnam. Good night, Taiwan.
Good night,
Actually, I have one question before we end this.
Uh-oh.
Do you plan on releasing anything with music, like a cover album or?
I would love to go to the studio for 5 or 6 songs. Exactly different songs.
Do you have a name for if anybody hears this, if they want to listen to what you're doing? Or?
It's gonna be probably Frank Sinatra, Dio, Iron Maiden, old rock version of the cover to
Yeah.
those
Yeah.
versions, you know. So it's way different. Even maybe Adele too.
Oh,
Mm.
that'd be nice.
Yeah. So it's gonna be like 5 different songs, like 5 different singers,
Okay.
5 different style, 5 different. Because I want to introduce this to the world to see actually which one is the way how I need help. Which
Yeah.
way to
With
go? Which one is
choosing.
the one?
Yeah.
Because I don't know myself right now yet.
Mm.
I still have no idea which way to go.
Mhm.
Which one is the best way? Everybody say, "Oh, Frank Sinatra, no." Dio, oh no, Metallica, oh no, Guns N' Roses. Which way to go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to know, and that's why I want to do it.
Yeah.
So
So
if
it's
you're
gonna be
looking-
like a kick. It's like a
yeah, just propel you.
yeah, the one that
A slingshot.
Slingshot.
Yeah,
It's gonna
yeah,
be a
yeah,
slingshot
yeah.
level music.
So if you're looking for something new to listen to with a new artist and a very amazing voice, if I must say, Thomas Olah, who'll be dropping something soon. So
Will happen, and it's gonna be free.
keep your eyes out for it, and I'm sure we'll put it. If he does release it, we'll talk about it on the
Oh, yeah,
podcast. And
definitely.
for sure. So
It's gonna happen in the next 3 months, I'm sure.
Okay, so you keep
So,
your eyes
yeah.
open, everybody.
All right.
So good night,
Yeah,
Vietnam.
best.
Podcast. We'll probably have a link in the description.
Oh yeah, link in the description.
Yeah.
So
not
not now, but when
yeah.
we release.
You can put it on this one too if I have it right.
Oh yeah, we'll put it on.
Yeah,
When
we can
when
do
it
it.
comes out, we'll go back and
Yeah, we
we'll
can
put
do it
in.
retroactively.
So good night, Vietnam. Good night, Thomas.
Good night,
Yeah.
Houston.
Good night, Houston.
Good night, everybody.
This was Thomas Olah. Thank you very much for coming on.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
It was
Appreciate
so much
listening.
fun.
That's the best thing because we're talking in the air right now, so we don't know who's gonna listen, who's not.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see.
But
We'll see.
and I think it's free, right?
Oh, for 100%.
The
Yeah,
whole thing
it's
is
free.
So even if we reverse it and want to listen it again,
Oh
we
yeah.
have to pay for
Oh
it,
no,
right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
We're gonna change that after 2,000 million
Yeah.
subscribers. 2,000 million subscribe, and it's also available in Tibetan language.
Yes.
Listen to us in Russian.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thank you very much,
all
Thomas.
right,
for
guys.
coming on.
Thank
That was
you.
very
Thank
good.
you.
Everyone have a good
Adam,
night.
Ethan.
And
Got tired.
this concludes the Clusterfunk podcast.